All right, well, one of our listeners/viewers, Jaxel, has an insane theory about the Nintendo NX. You guys ready for this?
Yep.
Yeah.
Jock jams. Jaxel says, as I was reading up on the news that Zelda was to be released on the NX platform in March 2017, that NX was not to be unveiled at E3, but rather later this year, it hit me. If it turns out to be true, people could have heard it from you first, and you heard it from me first.
Oh.
Considering the reports that the NX will have specs noticeably better than PS4, more in the line of PlayStation Neo, and considering the uncertainty displayed by Sony execs about whether there will actually be a PlayStation 5, could it be that PlayStation Neo actually stands for PlayStation Nintendo?
I would die of glee just to watch the internet for 3 months.
Jaxel says, consider the following points.
Well, they already teamed up for a console before. It just didn't
lay
quite
it all out for us, Jaxel.
Reports claim Nintendo will be developing games compatible with other devices, including PlayStation 4. Nintendo claims it will have to move away from the Wii and Wii U to keep its customer base. Rumors say at least 4 existing Wii U games will be ported to the NX, including Smash Bros., but that player data will have to be safely transferred. Reports say that PlayStation Neo will not have any content that is not available on PlayStation 4. Reports also say that Nintendo's handheld device will be released separately from the main hardware. Could it be that the PS4 will get a standalone, updated gamepad for Wii U ports? Reports say the Nintendo hardware will be released in 2 steps, one in 2016, one in 2017, while PlayStation VR will be released in 2016. Maybe the Neo and NX comes in 2017. A Nintendo patent describes a system in which a primary game console connects to a supplemental device to increase the speed or quality of a user's gaming experience, like a cluster. Could that be the patent that makes PlayStation Neo possible? Reports say Nintendo has started implementing strategies making it possible to push out more first-party titles than before, easy if Sony helps with the hardware manufacturing, and third-party developers claim they will develop for the NX like Final Fantasy VII Remake. Nintendo says the NX will be unveiled later this year, maybe by Sony. This is his support for his argument.
I really like this. This is like that movie Conspiracy Theory. Where
says it's like they're marketing for the same product, but nobody sees it because it seems unlikely. But it all comes together perfectly.
Oh, Jaxel, I love your theory. No. No, it's not plausible or realistic at all. Like, I kind of don't even know where to start. I don't want us to take the time to go point by point, except that a lot of them have nothing to do with, like he talks about Sony doing the manufacturing and that not distracting Nintendo from making games, but they're totally unrelated. Like, they don't have anything to do with each other. The biggest reason this is not plausible, not the biggest reason, but the reason why, it's not doable is that you wouldn't be able to keep it a secret. There's too many moving parts between too many big companies.
I think it would be beautiful just so I could lurk in the corners of GAF for months and months.
Oh my goodness
just if nothing, I get more entertainment, I think, out of reading Reddit than I might get out of all the great new games that would come out of this. But I think it's extremely unlikely for the same reason Justin does. It's almost impossible to conceal a secret of that magnitude. Nintendo, remember back when we thought Metroid Other M was a cool idea? And they somehow managed to hide that from just about everybody for a while, that they had secretly developed a Teen Ninja Metroid game and it was going to be awesome. And we're like, whoa! That's 2 relatively small groups of people. Now, this would require manufacturers and third parties, and something would leak.
Everyone. Thousands
Check this out.
of people.
The Nintendo PlayStation happened.
Yep,
Well,
it did.
There's a prototype of it. It was going to exist until it became the Sony PlayStation. And the story behind that is one in which those companies came out of it hating each other forever.
There's that too.
Yeah, but most of those people...
Seriously,
it's true.
They do not like each other.
I don't know that I agree. Like, that was... I don't even think any of those people work there anymore.
I do think
They still hate each other.
Yamauchi might rise from the dead and strangle someone.
Yeah, with a katana.
Well, Jaxel says, I can see the graphics from the big unveil in front of me. PlayStation Neo scrambles to Neo PlayStation, and then letters start popping up creating Nintendo PlayStation. He says, you heard it from me first.
Oh, that's...
So,
Get the tinfoil.
you heard it here first, Sam.
I love it.
There's actually another crazy fan theory this week. This one comes from...
One Wookiee roar out of 5, that's a real thing.
All right, we need to start doing a recurring segment on crazy fan theories. This is good stuff.
You know what? I don't think I need to talk about that any more today or ever again.
What are you talking about?
Crazy fan theory.
Oh.
You don't want to talk about it?
Oh, this was great.
That was a joke
Let's
just for
stop
Jared
now.
Petty.
DJ Fry has another crazy fan theory about the NX. He says, I'm a big fan of the show. I would wish to hear your take on this theory. Nintendo announces a 3DS replacement at this year's E3. This new handheld uses extremely similar architecture to the Wii U. Developers have been secretly working on titles for this new device using Wii U development kits. Nintendo announces a bunch of third-party support for this new handheld and the Wii U, as games will be released on both systems. Nintendo announces a release date for this new handheld and a price drop for the Wii U. Both systems use a cross-buy, cross-play, cross-save feature. These two systems will be part of a three-pillar strategy alongside a powerful home console. They will share one Nintendo Network ID. This is what the NX is.
We need to turn off the lights,
DJ
put a
Fry.
spotlight on you, and just have you smoke through the segment.
I think DJ Fry, I think he's right about there being some sort of handheld console connection between the NX. There's something there. I think there will be, I don't know. I think the NX will be a handheld if you want it to be, or it'll be a home console if you want it to be, and I do think it'll be cross-buy. I think it'll be the equivalent of like if you have a Vita and you have a PS4, you buy the game once and you can play on either platform. Yeah. I think there's a good chance that that's what the NX is. And then the portion you take on the go will look like your iPhone. Like it'll be a big
Hey, you guys
slab.
remember Amiibo?
Yeah, those
What
were
happened
great.
to those?
Are they still out there?
I don't know.
Or
They sold a bunch of them according to that last earnings
and
report.
the NX is also the NX. I guarantee you that the reason I don't guarantee you. My guess is that the reason the NX was delayed was to more deeply integrate Amiibo after that took over the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, and software. Again, I really do think they're trying to gear up for it.
Well, listeners and viewers, I think there is a new segment here. If you have any more crazy fan theories, email them to us at gamescoop@ign.com. We'd love to share them here on the show.
Yeah. That was great. Love both those.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.